talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Paul having a good 10-point, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Redick and Crawford, the sharpshooters outside. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Yeah, because of Blake Griffin, the Clippers certainly known for their big dunks, he and DeAndre Jordan. But they can hurt you from long range, too. A lot of three-point threats on this team. And last year, they were 3rd in the league in three-point percentage.
Bulls trailed by 15. The dish to Gasol. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 11 points for Pau Gasol.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money in this game.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Pass to Griffin. It's stolen by Dunleavy. Here's Butler. He turns it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Oh! Penetrating. And Gasol sends it back. Jumps up. Rose throws it down hard.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away clock at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
That's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Jordan dishes to Redick. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Gasol with the defensive effort. Crawford with the steal. And a foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the foul.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Mirotic is checked in for Gibson. And it's Doug McDermott in for Mike Dunleavy. Nikola Mirotic, drafted as a late first-rounder, Clark, back in 2011. The Spanish star finally made his rookie debut in the NBA last season, and it was worth the wait.
It sure was, Kevin. I mean, once he started to get consistent PT, I mean, he was remarkable. He can run like the wind for a big guy. Not strong, but more aggressive than you think.
Picked by Griffin. In the corner, it's Crawford. On the clock. There's the triple. Derrick Rose grabs the miss.
And back to Mirotic last season. Per 36 minutes, he finished 18 points, 9 rebounds. He was also a tremendous foul shooter for a rookie big and made the all-rookie first team, the second in rookie review. I mean, what more could you ask for?
Redick with the bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Chicago calls timeout.
And, you know, for Mirotic, his value extends to the defensive end as well. He did a surprisingly good job of jacking up blocks and steals last season. You have to believe that if he improves his power and consistency, an all-star nod isn't so far off.
Bulls making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Pierce is checked in. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Redick with the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
There's the bucket. And it's 8 points for Derrick Rose.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Rose against Paul.
Griffin.
Outside Pierce. Griffin passes. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-man throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The kick out to Holiday. Back to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Rose has got 6 points in the quarter. Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. He kicks it to Redick. Back to Paul. Strong touch off the glass. Paul's got 12 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Clippers were so strong on the road last season. They led the league, Clark, in field goal percentage while on the road. And actually they scored more points away from Staples than in it.
Especially down the stretch, Kevin. I mean, they finished the regular season with 8 straight road wins to get home court advantage in the first round. Superb.
That's good. Bulls trailed by 13. Rose in the post, defended by Paul. A second chance effort. Tries yet again. And it's laid in by Rose. Rose has got 14.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The drive by Paul. And he wheels that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Chicago making some changes. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Doug McDermott. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. And here we go. And finished off by Noah.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
From the wing, off the left rim and out.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Here's Pierce, and it's blocked by Mirotic. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. From the arc, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That'll be his second foul of the game. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Dunleavy comes in for Mirotic. And it's E'Twaun Moore checking in for Justin Holiday. Rivers, he's checked in. Noah with the block. The shot by Pierce will not go. And here we go. Dunleavy heading to the rim. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. The drive by Brooks. Here's Gibson. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Bulls trailed by 11. Other teams with Dunleavy on the perimeter. The big men are Gibson and Noah. And it's Brooks in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Griffin kicks to Pierce. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Noah. Crawford with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Poke loose. But they recover it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Brooks is and it's Gibson finishing it off.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case of Fred Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Crawford. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. To the wing on the left. Butler kicks to Gibson. And it's Brooks in the corner. Inside. Stolen by Rivers. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Now here's Crawford. Defended by Dunleavy. Now Crawford. Outside Griffin. Just 3 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. And he didn't get quite enough under that.
That's what he
Nope. He's overthinking right now. Clark is getting points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that.
Dunleavy's shot is off.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Pau Gasol is checked in for the Bulls. Rose comes in for Aaron Brooks. Crawford dishes to Aldridge. Rejected by Gasol. And they'll keep possession. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's now 6 points for Paul Pierce.
And thus far, they've been off games from him offensively.
So many people overlook Pau Gasol prior to last season. Seem to think that Clark, he was past his prime.
Well, he was a starter in the All-Star game and a huge reason the Bulls played as well as they did. It was a big season for him. A lot of GMs shaking their heads for not going harder after.
And with Pau Gasol, it was weird to think that the Lakers were just so ready to let him go and move on. Nothing seems to be going down for him tonight.
Rose passes. Rebound by the Clippers. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And with the skill set that Pau has and the year he had, there's no telling how long he can play at a high level. Again, one of those guys that never been reliant on the athletic ability to have an impact.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Paul's checked in.
When you're talking about the greatest clutch player ever, that list needs to include Paul Pierce. I mean, he slowed down a bit, no doubt, but don't let that fool you. If you give him any kind of look at the end of the game, he'll cut your heart out.
Start it.
Looking back at Paul Pierce's career, Clark, so many game winners, none more impressive than his victory over Dwayne Wade in the first round of the 2010 playoff.
Yeah, you know, Shaq nicknamed him the Truth for a good reason. I mean, Pierce grew up in L.A. and reportedly dreamed of playing with the Lakers. Ironic, he instead became one of the Celtics.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs.